So what do you think to that then? That went according to how we said it would go, didn't it? Yeah, very, 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 very slim 2 votes. Well, maybe 1 vote. If May had have voted against it, it would have been all equal, wouldn't it? Anyway, that's how it went. That's how we said it would go. I'll be honest with you, right? From what I see, from what I'm seeing, and from what I've been saying on this channel, Canadians don't want an election at the moment. You might want an election. I definitely want an election, right? But we're not all Canadians are, how should we say, engrossed in politics day by day, day on day. They're too busy getting up, going to work, trying to afford to buy food, trying to keep the kids in daycare, trying to keep their old car going, trying to put gas in the tank, pay the mortgage, just trying to survive, and not really interested, and probably looking forward to Christmas as well, and probably not even taking a glance at what the government's doing at the moment. Only what they're seeing on CBC or Panic City CP24 or Global. What they're showing people is that the economy is doing well. The inflation has come down tiny bit, but it's come down. It went down. It goes up and down, but it always seems to come down at the more important moments when the Liberals need something to back them up. There's things like debt to GBT ratio. That's always a great one to say. We're the top of that, and everything's hunky dory in Canada. They'll hear everything what Carney's saying.
Rate of inflation is down. Mr. Speaker, job creation is up. Mr. Speaker, ambition and confidence in this country is sky high. We believe in Canada. We are investing in Canada. Today is the opportunity for every member of this House to join us.
But what about the NDP? Where did they lie in this? Where were they in this? Well, they interviewed the NDP and Elizabeth May. We'll have her on at the end. But yeah, the NDP, they had this to say.
The party's abstentions just allowed for the government to cut thousands of public worker jobs. How do you square that being the party of workers?
Well, this is a Liberal budget, and this is what happens when you vote for Liberals, is these are the kind of neoliberal, neoconservative policies that you get. So New Democrats have expressed our opposition to this budget, and we have said that we are not going to force an election right now that clearly Canadians don't want, and our country doesn't need.
Was this about your electoral prospects, the fact that the NDP can't afford an election right now?
Not at all. No, I mean, this is not about us. This is about Canadians, and that's why the NDP, we took our time last week to go across the country to talk to Canadians, our constituents, and find out what they said and what they wanted. And it is very clear. There is a strong consensus in this country that Canadians do not want an election basically 6 months after the last one. They also are feeling the precarity and the instability of the moment. We have Donald Trump still menacing our country and serious economic issues. Canadians want us to be in Parliament addressing those serious issues, and so that's why we're taking the position that we're taking.
And it's the Liberals' job, but yet you're helping the Liberals avoid an election by abstaining. Why?
Look, there's 343 people in the House of Commons. I've said from the beginning that it's Mark Carney's responsibility as the Prime Minister of a minority government to craft a budget that can earn majority support. But at the same time, we're in a unique situation right now, 6 months after the last election, where Canadians don't want an election right now. I haven't heard anybody dispute that. There is no strong desire for an election among the Canadian people. And we believe that it's important to tap into what Canadians want. And second, what's very important is the economic precarity that we're facing right now. You know, we have serious economic issues. Mr. Trump is changing his mind every day, and it's not the right time for our country to plunge into an election.
NDP were given a free vote, to be honest, and some abstained, some voted for, against. I'm not sure exactly how. I just know that there was one vote, right, that kept that's keeping this budget on track for the Liberals, right, and that was Elizabeth May, right. She holds the cards for this government. She holds the cards for Canada. The Green Party, right, they got less than 300,000 votes all over, all in. You know, the Conservatives got millions and the Liberals got millions of votes. The Green Party, Elizabeth May, right, she is the most powerful woman in Canada because she holds the cards for this government. And when we go into the spring and summer from here and we have another no confidence vote, she will be holding the cards for Canadians. And yeah, it's really, really, really crazy in this country that this woman has the last say.
Found that way today. I heard overwhelmingly from my constituents and Canadians from coast to coast that they wanted someone to stop an election happening by accident. That's a place of responsibility. And I heard my own inner voice say, we're at the very edge of it being too late for us to be sure that our own children and grandchildren alive today can live in a livable world where human civilization is sustainable.
Anyway, that's all I've got to say on it. I just can't believe that a country like Canada is held to ransom by one woman and the Green Party. I just can't believe it. Other people might see it differently, you know. I just see what I see. And I think Elizabeth May alone with her net zero illusions and weather forecasting, you know, the words that I can't say, weather warming forecasting thing that she's got going on in her mind are holding the whole of Canada to ransom. It's batshit bonkers. Anyway, see you in the next one.